So let me get this straight. This is the first movie, but it's a sequel. Hey everybody, what's going on? Today we're going to be talking about The Dark Tower, which is based on the popular book series by Stephen King. The last gunslinger has lost everything, including his way, because of the Man in Black. While on a mission of vengeance, he meets a boy that claims to be from another world and sees visions from others. It's up to the two of them to stop the Man in Black from destroying the Dark Tower, which holds the multiverse together. As I mentioned in the intro, this is actually a sequel to the popular Stephen King book series, and while I haven't read those books, I can tell you that this being a sequel actually makes sense. While I won't spoil the book series for you just in case you want to read it before or after you see this movie, I can say that the way that it ends actually ties in with the way this movie begins. With all that being said, that doesn't begin to fix all this movie's problems. Now, while I enjoyed this movie for what it is, I felt that it was way too short and it needed a lot more time to try to tell the story that it was trying to tell. It was almost too simplistic. You needed time to flesh out characters and flesh out the plot you were trying to tell, show some more action scenes. This is a very interesting world and there was a lot of interesting ideas, but everything moved along so fast that it was hard to really get invested in anything. When it came to Idris Elba as the gunslinger, I really liked him in this. That being said, I think he was hindered by a poor script. While he has the chops to pull off any emotion he wants and pull off the action scenes and everything else, I think that the short script and the lack of detail in that script really hindered his performance. That being said, if they do continue with these movies, I would look forward to seeing him play more of this role. When it came to Matthew McConaughey as the villain, while I enjoyed his performance for the most part, I felt he came off as too hammy at times. I felt that he needed to find a balance or a happy medium between menacing and entertaining. I'm not kidding, at one time I thought he was going to drop an alright, and he plays this wizard in this movie and he has some really cool powers. I honestly think I would have rather him go full menacing than use the silly parts of his performance. When it came to the action in this movie, while I thought some of it looked kind of faked, I was still really entertained by it. There was a couple really good gunfights in this movie. That being said, there needed to be more of them, and once again, that's this movie's short length really hindering yet another aspect of the movie. One entertaining part of the movie is when Roland, the gunslinger, makes it to Earth and he starts discovering things that he's never seen or done before. His world is a desolate wasteland and they don't have things like really good medicine or certain types of food or Coca-Cola. While these parts don't really reinvent the wheel, Idris Elba is pretty entertaining in them and they're fun to watch. While I felt that this movie's world had a lot of interesting concepts and characters and ideas, I felt that this was almost a missed opportunity. While this movie did start the way it's supposed to according to the book, I felt like there's some stuff missing. I felt like there were stories that needed to be told to help us get invested in the gunslinger character. While we do get some flashbacks, I wouldn't have minded some more time being spent on the gunslinger's past, such as telling some more of the stories about him and his father. I think by doing that it would have helped to solidify the rivalry between the gunslinger and the Man in Black. I just felt that this movie had to take so much time setting up everything that it didn't have enough time to flesh out any of it. Again, I really wanted to like this movie, but I felt it was a missed opportunity. That being said, I wouldn't mind seeing them take another crack at the continuation of the story, but remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. What did you think of The Dark Tower? Did you read the book series? Did you feel that this lived up to it? Do you feel that it was a good continuation? Feel free to comment it down in the section below, but remember, it's only just one guy's opinion. I'm Gino Reynolds from The Real Gino. Till next time.